to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24 line.
You better make it enough.
The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston.
And baby, my chain is bad too.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
Oh, I was trying to get him.
A punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get back and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points.
Hello.
So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
From the 50 at Stanford, he's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Stafford. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there. 26 yards. 1st and goal at the 1. Now here's Snell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Benny Snell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Fielded in the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Kansas City.
From the 50, here's Herbert, escaping the pressure right. And that's complete to Jesse James. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This is McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Was taken down at the 22.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Or can you flip it around and say that maybe he is? It could be for the game the way that things are going right now. I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it will bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Hey, no.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Getting the sack to 227 pounds.
Yo, I'm out here.
Alexander.
Yeah, I was on the phone. Yeah, I got some trees, man. Yes, sir.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. They'll go for Jefferson downfield. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 21. They bring this one back to the 29. So this
Yes, sir.
continues here in the first half. Throw the football. 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless.
But she won it.
So some of the great coaches in the past, they've always said,
Yes, sir.
I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can
Her
teach
nephew,
you. Be careful now. He might get pulled.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
What her nephew at?
Trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw.
You don't want to sell a little weed?
That's exactly what he did. Found his running back, space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off.
You gotta, you feel me?
First down, and it's Hill again.
Man, this bitch fell down while he was blocking me.
Last year gets another there.
Bleeding.
They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guys who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That's what Blake towards tight end and Gesicki.
Man, what fucking cover 4 that is? That nigga running with it, baby. Let's go.
Second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They broke out and rode him right out of bounds.
On second down, it's Hill. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs 16. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. And he is into the end zone for the Buffalo touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Let's go, nigga.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On second down, here's Herbert. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. They'll set up the the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And the Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. Really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. They set up the screen to Hill. And down to the 20, he'll go running out of bounds. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective.
She say no bro boys, no bro boys. She say no bro boys, no bro boys.
Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
It'd be like that, no problem.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Now they go screen, it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
You a funny motherfucker. I knew you were going to say that shit.
Get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
You stupid.
To the air again, Stafford. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's 30 short.
And 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. So McCaffrey there to a pretty good first half.
They along the way, when they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is made. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I just want to come see some good guns from my way overseas. I never followed all the shows, I hit the road for me. I get 100 occasion in the currency. We used to be the underdog, and now we standing tall.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far as we send you down to Orlando Coach Schmidt has our EA Sports halftime report. Trailing here, but they will get the ball first to begin quarter number 3. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Set to begin this drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Herbert off of play action. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation here is just going to add to the raw frustration, don't you think?
Yeah, not bad. Number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter. 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. He can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt, and this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to move, and this score will stay right where it is. You know that they were thinking second-half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
This offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50. 1st and 10. Now Snell. The Gesicki. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Mike Gesicki with his 2nd touchdown of the game, a 5th on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come up in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. So he was right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Too much money in this rap game if he going to war.
Fielded a good yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
God damn, Will.
The Chiefs offense now set to begin this drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come in 1st and
You can't feel my pain. This ain't for you anyway.
It's a pick out of 4 and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. Fuller brings it in over the middle. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. McCaffrey. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you call it a completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss. You went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there. Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Darius Randall that time there to knock it free. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Put it throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail, this time will expire on this 3rd quarter play. Now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Herbert. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, running to his right. They know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket? I think so, Jeff. Remember, with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen. Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, run down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stanford. Man open left side is Brown. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They have a nice cushion.
Goodbye, so long, farewell. In the store itself.
Promise I'ma chase these rapper dreams that you gave me.
Let's go.
It's full. And down to the 20 we'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 28. Hines there and give him a first down. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go with a loss of 4. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And that'll make it third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. 44 on his first punt. This is a good kick as well. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys, and look under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. You and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand and just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out intensely a bit.
He's letting, and this is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Will Fuller with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is, his first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler Jalen Ramsey. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'll have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. The pass to Brown as he rolls it in. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just about the length of the football for a first down. Man, that's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. He's going to get his whole way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space. Pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big play.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And to see that going well like that, with confidence, because even with early coverage, just don't get to them. And that's been a real issue.
That is caught inside the 5. All the way down at the 3. It goes an impressive 31-yard gain.
Moving up in this passing game, they've been well machine throughout. I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter. Moving hold on third fingers, collar side, meeting the fourth quarter's hours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
First down there, but it's incomplete. Henry runs the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. They'll run it with Hill. Shrugs him off. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down about the 2-yard line. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. And he will get into the end zone. It's Hunter. Touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on the way to another victory. A serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match them perfectly.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
I'm an old sad boy shit. And I'm done. I'll be straight forever. I be telling my pain and shit.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to it. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Michael Davis. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And another mistake after the interception there. You guys should look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can. process. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. After the interception, here's Stafford. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. William Jackson with a pick. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And I always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, his coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Second and 10, here's Herbert once more. Herbert has it knocked free, but it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure to him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Fourth down.
On 4th down, Herbert. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 34. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Bills take over first down 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get... And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Dante Fowler. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. Defense, through the shutout,